Mail time! Let's find out what's in the box. Lovely. I've got my trusty Stanley blade. I'm going to hopefully try and get into this without too much bother, without stabbing myself. Ooh, look at that. So, I already know what's in here, but I thought I'd make this interesting. This is not easy to do one-handed. Bubble wrap. Yeah. Oh. Right. So, what we've got, some air flavoured frankfurters. Good job. Cables. Is that a hint? More cables. Put them on top of the lathe for now. Third set of cables. Now, these are familiar boxes. For me, anyway. Yi-chuan motor, or yi-chuan motor. Focus. SE servo driver. A1 SVD. 750 watt. So we've got 3 drives, 3 motors, and these are the servo motor. They're the drives, and this is the servo set for the Beaver mill. Oh, FedEx Express. It actually came really quick. It was about a week and a half from China. The last set of servos I got took 2.5 months. And they're the exact same model, except these motors are 90 frames, I believe, whereas the ones that I've had before, that are currently mounted on the AVM lathe, are 80 frame. So, marginal difference. Apologies for the piss poor filming. There's only one thing worse than being piss poor, and that's not having a pot to piss in. Woo! Cool. Cool onions. They are indeed a tad thicker than the other ones. 90 ST, 90 frame. Code on these. So 90. Oh, it's a 90 mil square frame. And you got M2430 LB. I don't know why that's not. It's better now. So motor 023 is 2.4 Newton meters, and 30 is for 3000 RPM. So there's one of that. Run out of places to put this. Stupid gravity. Where to put the knife now? Let's cut this next one open. I'm not too worried about damaging the packaging. I know what's inside of it. I will say tripods are extremely handy. I must get round to using one. $90.24.30. Another beautiful servo. So I've gone 3 identical motors and drives for this build. The x-axis, y-axis are going to be reduced 2:1 for the belt drive. One 5mm pitch ball screws. I'm thinking 2505, so 25mm ball screw with a 5mm pitch. The z-axis is going to be the knee, and the knee is going to be reduced 4:1. So I'm not expecting VMC like performance from it, but it'll be perfectly good for an email. The calculated rapid rates are about something like just over 7 meters a minute on the X and Y, and 3.5 on the Z. So I think that's more than nice enough for a conversion. Let's open this servo drive and see what's inside. I already am familiar with these. They have a manual inside, and it is completely and utterly in Chinese with sputterings of English. So Google Translate is a very handy tool to have in this case. But they're actually quite easy to set up. So there we have it. Servo drive. So these are the cheaper ones that don't come with a Ethernet port. You can't plug them into the computer to set them up. You just have to use the buttons here to set the parameters manually, which means you do need a good understanding of the manual, and it is a pain in the rectum. So these are the cable sets, 3 meters. Includes the cable from the motor, which is one of the save a pair of cables, one for the encoder, one for the motor, terminated as one cable. That goes back to here, and then you have a DB25 cable with step and direction signals wired up already. Well, that's the way the other set was, so I'm assuming these are going to be identical. So that's it. I can open the rest of them, but it's pretty much the same thing. That was a quality application of a sticker, wasn't it? Slightly slanty. And they've got the motor spec written here, just in case you forget. So our communication bus, this is where we wire in for step and direction. This is our encoder input. If you can see on these, probably not. Okay, so this one here is live 1, live 2, R, S and T, ground, positive earth, that one has a jumper attached, Then U, V and W, that's for these three here, for your servo motor. I believe R, S and T is actually another, it's the 3-phase input and that's the single phase input. Could be wrong though. I seem to remember I had to jumper the single phase input over to another pin, but I can double check that on the lathe or just read the manual. A lot easier said than done.